Hey everybody, it's Professor Parish, and if you can believe it, we're on Module 7. We have this module and finals week to go. This summer has blown by. It's gone by so fast. So I wanted to go ahead and go over the assignments for Module 7 with you. This shouldn't be a long video because there are actually not that many assignments this week. So the reason why there's not that many assignments is because at this point, I'm recording this actually on Friday of Module 6. So you still have a couple days to turn in your Module 6 assignments. But you don't have a lot due this week, only because I want you to focus mainly on your papers, your final papers that will be due July 28th. And we will talk about that. I'll have one more video to post next week with you all. So we will have a finals week lecture video. Please make sure to watch that video. It should be out next Saturday or next Sunday at the latest. But I do want to go ahead and talk about Module 7 with you. Now, this module is not scheduled to open until July 18th, so it will open right on Sunday, so I'm currently in teacher mode for this. But you can see that we don't have any readings for this week. It's just to watch this video. And then you have 3 assignments. You have the discussion forum, which I'm going to talk about last. You have your MLA exam and reading response number 7. And then obviously working on your paper. So with the MLA exam, I've got it put down here. I can't open it up yet because I'm not in student view, and the student view won't open because the module's not open yet. But the MLA exam is exactly set up the same way as your other 3 exams. It's just going to be going over formulas of MLA. Now, if you would like the answers to this exam, go to the MLA citation presentation that is up here. I talked about this presentation in Module 4. I went over it briefly, but all of the answers to the exam are in this PowerPoint. So if you go to the PowerPoint, you're going to find your answers, or at least how to format them, right? But that exam is going to be due by Sunday, July 25th. Your reading response is listed here. It's a little bit different than the ones we've done in the past. It is not going to go out of your textbook. It's instead going to ask you your opinions. You still need an introduction and a conclusion, but it's going to ask you which genre of writing have you enjoyed the most in the class? Was it short story, poetry, or drama? Explain your answer. Were there any genres you were nervous about encountering this course? Some people are scared of poetry when they come in. Some aren't looking forward to drama. Has your opinion changed since then? And explain your answer. And then of the genres that are your favorites, choose an example from our textbook and explain what makes it a good example of that genre. This can be a text example you've used in previous responses. So I just want to know a short story, a poem, or a drama that you think is a good example, and then explain why. All right? The reading responses should be at least 1 page, double-spaced in length, and can be attached as a PDF, a doc, or an RTF file submitted by Sunday. The final assignment due in the class is going to be our discussion forum. And this is the one that is kind of, I wanted to explain this in class. And so this discussion forum is going to be a draft of your paper number 4. So with your draft of paper 4, I've got some tips down here that I wanted to kind of explain here. So in this discussion forum, you are going to be posting, and you're basically going to be attaching a draft of your paper, and then you're going to be reading and giving feedback on 4 drafts. So your drafts should at least be halfway completed, meaning you should at least have 4 full pages when you post in this discussion forum. All right? The more you have completed, though, the more feedback you're going to get. So if you turn in less than 4 pages of your draft, you're not going to get the full 20 points for that part of the discussion forum. The more you have, though, the more feedback I'll be able to give you, and the more your peers will be. So my basic point here is try to get as much of the draft done as possible, all right? Try to get as much of the draft done as you can, and that way I'll have more feedback to give you. Second, please attach your papers. Do not copy and paste into the discussion post. Do not do that. 1, it ruins the formatting, and 2, it is very hard for me to give feedback to you if you do that. If you copy and paste into the forum post, I'm not going to give you feedback. I'm going to say, great job, keep working hard, but you didn't follow directions. So how you attach the paper is you create I'll show you how to attach the paper in a second when I create a post. But you're going to need to attach your papers as a PDF, a doc, or a rich text file only. Any other formats won't be accepted. And then for your peer review, give constructive criticism. So when I say that you're going to review 4 peers' papers, you're going to read 4 of your peers' papers and give them feedback. And so constructive criticism is just telling your peers what did you like about their paper and what would you improve on or alter towards the final draft. And you can be nice doing constructive criticism. Like if you read a person's paper and you're like, hey, I really liked how you constructed your introduction. I really liked your conclusion. But maybe go back through and double check your grammar. You've got some comma errors. Or you could say, hey, I really love how you constructed point A, and you can explain that. But you need to include in-text citations. Make sure you got your works cited page. Like, that's constructive criticism. That's not being mean. That's just giving your classmates pointers so that they know what to do for the final draft, right? If you just post, great job, I liked it, I'm not going to give you points because that's not constructive criticism. Anybody can say that. That doesn't help the writers to become better towards polishing their final drafts. So just be verbose. I'm not going to put a word limit on this, but just give your peers constructive criticism. Tell what you liked about their paper in detail, and then tell them what you would change going into the final draft. Because you will not get a chance to revise this final paper. This peer review is kind of our revision stage before you turn in the final draft during finals week. And then grades on the form will be based on the tips above, grammar, punctuation, and completing by the due date. So if I was going to create, I'll just reply to this and show you how to attach a file if you're not sure. So as you see here, I've got my reply. I can type my reply in here. Okay? And then down here at the bottom, there is a little button with a paper clip that says attach. I'm going to click on that attach. And when I do choose file, I'm going to go to my documents, and I'll be able to select from my documents, click open. Let's say if I do an abstract here, and then it's going to put it right there. If I attach the wrong file on accident, I'll just click the X and reattach it. And then once I've attached the file and it shows me there, I'll click post reply. That's all you have to do. It's very, 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 very easy. If you have questions about that, just please let me know and I'll help you, but you have to attach the papers if you want feedback on them, okay? So that's pretty much it for the week. It's just working on your drafts, and then by Sunday, having those drafts submitted. Obviously, you guys have done an excellent job of submitting beforehand, so just make sure that you get those drafts submitted as early as you can, so that way you can get feedback early on, but as long as it's by Sunday, you should be fine. And then the MLA exam and the reading response are due Sunday as well. And you can do those ahead of time also. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll have one more video to post next week for finals. But stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. Bye.